I trust you, God, and I'm prepared to receive what you have. I'm so prepared for you, Lord, your God. I offer it to you, my darling. If there's any chance in your heart at this moment, you may be unsure of how to react. Sometimes the best course of action is to just accept these statements and allow them to change you, but you can also respond by lending a hand if you feel guided and appreciative. One method to share this light with others is to tap the super putting a thank you button, and giving a tiny token of appreciation isn't about purchasing a blessing, it's about spreading the good news. Your assistance makes this message more widely known. Other hearts in need of hope, if you experience that pull, know that I am aware of it. Grinning, I value someone who contributes with joy and out of love rather than. Whether you fulfill your commitment or not, I want you to know that I am proud of you for simply hearing what I have to say, and keeping it close to your heart while listening with faith is valuable to me, so follow your heart in any way. I'll be by your side. Respect your faith even when my timeline differs from yours. I'm always on time, and I understand that waiting can be agonizing, and you've questioned why I didn't step earlier. In order to stop the suffering before it became so excruciating that you felt like it was time to glance at the clock, is coming to an end, but keep in mind that I am the God of the 11th hour. Just when everything seems hopeless, I love to come and do the not because I want you to never struggle, but rather because I want you to let everyone know that I was responsible for your breakthrough. Just consider my buddy Lazarus, who became ill and whose sisters pleaded for my assist, but I put it off and Lazarus died as a result. Any human sight, it was too late, and their brother's passing prevented the miracle they desired from occurring. Despite the fact that hope was trapped in a tomb, was it too late for me? I called him out of the grave alive when I finally arrived 4 days later. Why did I wait for the world to see how magnificent I am, so that when I responded there, without a doubt, it was my influence on your life that made you feel as though I've been putting things off, perhaps even missing the situation, but after hearing this, I haven't. I have listened to every prayer and witnessed every moment of your. When I do act as I have promised, it will be at the ideal moment in a way that makes it obvious that I am God. I understand that you are exhausted. When you see the deadline approaching, there are moments when you feel like you can't wait any longer. You worry that I won't show up since the bill is due and the chance is passing you by. In time, but have I ever really let you down? Go back and recall the events. Appeared hopeless, but in some way a door opened, a provision arrived, or strength was bestowed. For you to go through that was me back then, and I remain the same now. I was on time yesterday, today, and forever, and I'll be on time now. I know it's difficult when the night is so dark and the hours linger, so trust my time. But the morning is approaching promptly, and the response will follow. You're having trouble hanging on, so let me give you strength. Tell yourself, I won't give up just yet. I'm going to stick with my faith and not give up because of my God is coming through. Allow your eyes and ears to hear it. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that you can't give up. The only surefire way to lose when I'm in charge is to give up. But if you will succeed if you stay in the game, write it down and let the adversary know. See that you are not quitting up, although being on the verge of your hay. My love, I've been working constantly while you've been waiting. I've been behind the scenes and you've prayed and persisted. Consider a large tapestry up close while organizing things to your advantage. When you look at the underside of the thing, it appears to be a jumble of twisted threads. Tapestry of your life while you wait, but I'm creating a lovely image on the top side. I'll turn it around for you shortly. You will be amazed at how all those loose threads, even the painful ones, when the perplexing ones are integrated into a gorgeous design, you'll see how nothing was. Did you realize that every moment of delay has a place and a purpose, even when I'm moving to the heavenlies on your behalf while you're here with me. As you hear my voice, I am arranging for your requests to be answered by the end of this lesson, things will have changed in the spiritual world. Work quickly and quietly. Sometimes a single second is all that is needed. I made time for myself to change everything, so never assume that I can't because it's the last minute. Itself, and I have authority over it. I can quickly bring back years of loss. Suddenly, if your heart requires it, it leaves you and others in wonder. Reassurance. Remember that God's timing is perfect, so let it be. Know that I am consistently on time, never late and never early. What should you do while you wait for your breakthrough? Worship and trust. Trusting me is an active position of faith in my kindness, not a passive one. When you can truly find comfort in waiting, I promise, you can say, I'm not sure. I know who I'm trusting, regardless of how or when. That type of faith moves right now. Mountains, I want you to swap your worries for adoration, rather than figuring out how and when the answer will arrive, then expressing gratitude that it will. As you express thankfulness, your anxiousness will subside. Hold and calm will come. I'm already giving you my calm. The kind of tranquility that in light of the situation, defies logic, but confirms that I am in control. If you genuinely think that I have heard you, and that I am arriving at the ideal moment, then boldly stating in the comments, I trust when you say I trust you. Lord, let those words serve as a fulcrum for your spirit. Lord, you are entrusting me with your predicament, and refusing to accept. You're claiming that you prefer my time frame than yours. Own and I can accomplish so many lovely things with a life that is devoted to my just in time, my love. I wasn't even a minute too early or too late. It wasn't a moment too early or late in your past to raise Jesus from the dead. Breakthroughs, and when your breakthrough occurs, I won't be late either. It will soon become clear to you why this timing was necessary. How you would give me credit after realizing that it was impossible for it to have occurred at all. Hold on a bit longer because it will eventually be as flawless as I've envisioned. Continue to have faith since heaven's clock is ticking down to a heavenly. Keep your expectations high for our visit, because I swear I won't let you down. Even now, my child, I can see your heart bursting with newfound faith and hope. You've been profoundly impacted by this message, and you're wondering how you might spread that hope to others. Chance to assist this communication by utilizing the Great Thanks option. Not only are you contributing to a channel, but you're also improving the lives of innumerable others in need of support. Your kindness contributes to the miracle and helps me reach a wider audience. I notice and bless every act of love, no matter how small, but keep in mind that this is all voluntary. In abundance of thankfulness that never runs out of pressure, if you find joy in offering, I look after you and my messengers. Then offer with delight and know that I'm happy if you can't or don't want to. I will always talk to you because I adore you, and I'm thankful for I understand the struggles you are going through, my darling child, and I am aware of the adversaries that have rebelled against you. Some are visible to you, while others are hidden by uncertainty and dread. The resistance and difficulties can appear as giants looming over you and attempting to terrify you. Might cause you to lose hope, but pay close attention. No Goliath is too big for me to conquer. I am the God who killed giants and the leader of angelic armies and divided seas. Nothing and nobody can oppose you when I'm on your side. Your soul's enemy has been busy disseminating false information, whispering that you lack strength. He wants you to concentrate on this, since it's not good enough that you'll never get past it. The size of your God next to you, and overlook the size of the giant in front of you. But here's the thing, despite its immense size, a giant is little in comparison to my strength, just as Goliath was defeated by a tiny stone in David's sling. Your faith, no matter how tiny, can bring down anything in my name, mountain, giant or stronghold, that is situated in your eye. I am the one who directs your stone to its destination. All I require is your confidence and bravery to enter combat, and I'll take care of the rest, so don't be scared. I've already won on. It was more than simply the cross when I said it is finished. Moment. But regarding each conflict between light and evil, yes, you might still have to fight battles, but the conclusion was decided then and there. Darkness. But you battle them with me by your side in this life, and the triumph of the crucifix in your hands. I raise a standard against the adversary, and he enters like a flood. He can't break through the wall, and the weapons he's using against you won't work, because right now I am your protector and shield, and I want you to reject the lies of the enemy. Declare your faith in my ability to control this circumstance, and demonstrate your disobedience to make that declaration. Darkness comment, my giant will fall by God's hand. Writing the phrases bravely is like David slinging your sling, and I'll direct your statement, like a stone directly to that giant's forehead. Watch it fall. See that barrier crumble in front of my. Perhaps nothing can stand against the strength of what I say and what you say. Faith united, but perhaps the battle has lasted so long that you've begun to concur with the. Allow me to remind you of something. The opponent is dishonest. He speaks if he says you can't, I respond with the opposite of my reality. If he says you're alone, you can do whatever, but I promise never to abandon you. And if he says it's over, I say I'm creating a new report on everything. He is aware of how near you are. So will you believe me when I tell you to choose my voice over his, or to break through, which is why he has been shouting in your ear so loudly. Even now that you have a light, the darkness fears the light that is approaching you. If you had to select which voice to believe, I would say God's. By writing this, you're embracing the truth and rejecting the enemy's lies. Let me share what I see about you and your future based on what the Lord says. I see the enemy backing off and releasing his hold on your life, because he is unable to. I have sent my angels to surround you, in order to endure the flame of my love for you. Even now, the powers of heaven are rebuffing the forces of darkness. You are not fighting this struggle alone. I am, and I have never lost. A conflict in the regions where you have had the most intense assault, which is precisely where I shall show off my greatest triumph, where the adversary believed he was safe in your life. I'm encroaching and occupying your space. Return, since you are mine. And I zealously defend what is. I recall that David's victory over Goliath wasn't a one-man show. The day it liberated God's people from fear, your triumph will also. Will you be free? But what I do for you will inspire others. I am the Lord of the breakthrough, as David once said, and many will see and understand that. Balperazim, which translates to Lord of breaking through, because I am going to explode after he swept his foes away like a raging wave. Through for you, just as the tide is currently shifting. The ground is. I am trembling beneath the enemy's feet, which he believed he repairing what he blocked, restoring to you what he damaged, and opening by. Do you sense the warrior spirit? My own hand increasing within you. I have prepared you so that you are a victor in me and not a victim. You have my spiritual armor, which includes truth, faith, righteousness, peace and salvation. So that you may maintain your firmness. Don't back down in terror. Instead, look up at me, your triumphant monarch, and see how sometimes all I have to do to defend you is to stand in awe and watch the walls rise, falling, as they did for Joshua at Jericho when my people raised yell. Your faith is a shield, your praise is a weapon, and what you're saying is, If you're prepared to witness those walls come down, a sword that slashes through all lies to witness the giant in your life vanquished, then write in the remarks like victory is coming, or victory is mine. Whichever strikes a chord with you, declare in your heart that triumph is a sure promise, rather than merely a far-off hope. From me, when you say that victory is imminent, you coincide with my overwhelming strength. When you say, I won, you both truly embrace each other as you take ownership of the promise I made to you. When you declare them, my kid, there is a powerful force in agreement, truths. Be aware that the saints and angels are cheering you on, and that heaven is echoing them with you. Your fellow believers support you, and the enemy is shaking because allow your heart to swell with the knowledge that he is outnumbered and outmatched. Sacred trust, not in your own might, but in I'll arrive and demonstrate my strength in your life, so that nobody can deny that I am with you. The gigantic you are currently seeing will inevitably be nothing, just a testimony about the issue that looms so big tomorrow. The tale of your God's greatness will now be spoken, so continue to walk in faith. The Lord is in control of the war, child, and I have already ensured your victory. I just ask that you believe in me, follow my advice, and give me the credit when my dear warrior, triumph is coming. As long as you maintain your faith and proclaim triumph, some of you may be inspired to have more faith. If your heart is bursting with joy, and you want to spread the word about win, you may accomplish this by selecting super thanks. Think of it as planting when you offer in this manner, you're planting the seeds for others to reap the benefits of breakthroughs, stating, Lord, I want to be a part of what you're doing here, because I believe in it so much. Every act of kindness and sacrifice that I witness, I will utilize to bless, rather than not only others, but you as well. I appreciate your concern for my job and my kids. Will provide you with unimaginable rewards for your love and faith. And if now isn't the time, or you're not pressured to provide, and that's okay, your presence, prayers and faith are a priceless gift to me. Although you have occasionally felt alone, you are never as alone as I am. I'm always at your side, and I've put others in your vicinity to support you. You have a family of faith waiting for you, even if you haven't met them yet, to embrace you warmly, since you are a member of my family, and I look after my own through the affection of others. When you cause your religious brothers and sisters share your pain, and they share your joy, you were designed by me to live in a community that would support one another right now. Those who are guided by my soul, I have touched their hearts, and they are praying for you even if they don't know your name. To encourage whoever is reading this, know that you are more than covered in prayer. Then you understand. Find solace in the fact that I have a horde of angels watching over you, but also a horde of believers on this planet prepared to fight with you in prayer, and believe that this community you've discovered is a gift from me. I've brought you here so that you might meet people who love you and me, and not have to bear your burdens, no longer alone. Lower your barriers, and let people stand beside you. When two or more people come together in my name, there is great strength in union. In the middle of them, I witness miracles, and in my children's oneness. I would like to extend an invitation to you, because hearts create an atmosphere where my power flows freely. Consider it as joining troops in a major endeavor. When you enter a deeper fellowship, joining this channel as a member entails more than simply subscribing to a page. I refer to my army of love, hope, and faith as my army, as we are. Every day we fight a spiritual struggle, and united, we defeat the darkness. By joining this group, you enter a community of believers who will grow to be like a genuine community, where you can get support, encouragement, and strength. You'll make friends who will join you in prayer and celebrate your victories. to be there for you and help you through your challenges. A member of God's earthly army, to be bound together by I'm aware that some of you listening have yearned to be a part of a tribe of devoted travel companions. This is your invitation to enter the likewise. You may question whether you'll blend in, or whether anyone will be interested in your tale. The response is definitely yes. In my family, each and every one of my children is really important. When you work together with your siblings here, you'll learn that you weren't destined to face your struggles by yourself. Home where you can develop and serve, where faith is shared and lived, and where others will be inspired by your testimony. It's not only about what you can do, receive either of you. You have a lot to offer. I've put special gifts and experiences in you that, by uniting you, can benefit others in this community. Stating, I'm here and I'm ready to stand in the faith with you too. This is a two-way blessing in which you give to others, and they give to you. Become an unwavering source of spiritual support. So think about this, my love. I personally invite you to join my army of subscribers by becoming a member of this channel, Light Bearers, because your heart is urging you to. Not because you have to. You belong here among my people, and I want you to feel like you belong. Feeling of belonging to a family that extends beyond this particular video. In this, you will find a place to call home, a family, and trust in God's army. Do not hesitate to come home if you sense a pull in your heart. I am the one beckoning you. Take the first step into fellowship, and observe how your world becomes more open with new friendships, a better understanding, and more happiness on your journey. With your siblings awaiting your warm greeting, you have a seat at the table. Participate in this goal. And even when we discuss community, keep in mind that I am the focal point of this family. I will knit your hearts together with love. As you bond with others, you are also interacting with me in new ways, because I often talk and convey my affection through my people's warmth toward you as a mirror of how I feel about you. You will never be declared alone, and I am not alone now. Just put those phrases in the comments to show that you believe this reality. Allow them to serve as a stake in the ground for your argument that loneliness exists today is not your destiny, and solitude is not your destiny. To be a member of my family, and I am providing you with a loving community. Welcome, join God's army right now. My love, regardless of how long you've been here, or how recently you're stepping up, know that you are appreciated and required jointly. You and your other combatants will support one another's faith and share the light of hope with the world. This is how we all grow stronger. With my dear kid, we have come to the end of this message. However, this is only in these brief moments, we discussed the start of your breakthrough. I have been working in your heart, and given your situation, you did not end up here by coincidence. I wanted you to hear this, since I'm starting a new chapter in your life season. You might not notice any changes right now. However, believe me when I say that the change has already occurred in your spiritual sphere. Going to feel it and witness its manifestation in the days ahead. The wait is I've proclaimed that the obstacles are moving and the confusion is being cleared. Triumph over your life, and my word does not come back empty. Carry this pledge with you. You are aware that every day that dawns will reveal your greatest breakthrough. When you wake up tomorrow, stay expectant for more of what I have prepared for you. I'm prepared for anything you have in store for me today. God. Keep your eyes peeled for the small indications of improvement, such as a favorable phone call, a new relationship, a surge of energy, or happiness, and an unforeseen chance. These are the seeds that are beginning to grow. Seeing them, even if they are tiny, is miraculous proof that I am at work. Honor them. Express gratitude for every step, and you'll open the door to even bigger things. Blessings. Keep in mind that sometimes a breakthrough isn't a single, spectacular fireworks display. Sometimes it's a sunrise that progressively diminishes as my light gets stronger and brighter, takes over. So don't give up if that's what's occurring to you right now. Not everything is flawless at once, so celebrate the advancements. Your faith has grown stronger, and you are not where you were yesterday. Your spirit is lighter, and your hope is brighter, because you have let go of your worries on me. Keep having faith in my timing and my methods. Keep your word, and I want you to clinch the deal because I am faithful. You have received my words in your heart at this precise time. Now, utter them into your words have the ability to determine your life and death. So keep say, victory, freedom, and breakthrough to yourself if you're unsure. Arrives, know God promised me a breakthrough, and it's coming to fruition. Apply what your statements from today can be used as weapons whenever negative ideas arise. You wrote, I won't give up, and you won't. You write, I trust you, Lord, and you do. You wrote, my giant will fall, and it is dropping. All those seeds of faith you planted with your remarks and with your prayers are going to bear fruit. Accept it before you go. Declare, once more, could you please let me know what you think? Breakthrough. Allow it to serve as a final confirmation of what I've said to you. Type those words with assurance and happiness, knowing that you are living up to my promise to you. Are saying, yes, Lord, let me receive what you have promised, and it will happen, because I keep my word. One more thing, my beloved kid, before we part ways. Don't conceal the light you've been given today. Your friends are nearby, family members, or even complete strangers, who are praying for a sign of be my messenger of hope to them. My love, if this message cheered you up, please share it with someone else who needs inspiration. Share these promises. Share. Watch how I utilize your bravery to touch in this video, which shares your testimony. Another heart as you've been reassured and strengthened. So go ahead and soothe. And the way the spark of faith spreads from one heart to another is by empowering others. You are my candle, lighting each other in the dark. I want you to know how pleased I am of you, light bearer, and I shall shine through you. You promised to remain, and you did. Therefore you opened your heart to me today. Despite facing your worries, you remain steadfast in your beliefs. Agony, that is courage. It is faith, and I honor faith. I am already setting in motion the answers to your requests. My angels are deployed. My spirit is moving the discoveries, blessings, and solutions that are headed your way. Even now, keep moving forward with a hopeful attitude and a high head. Your future is safe because you are a cherished child of the Almighty God. My hands, remember that I am always by your side, no matter what. I promise never to abandon you. You and I are in this together. I will always reward you with my tranquility, which informs you that I am in charge, and I will shower you with love to overflow and joy to fortify you. I appreciate you taking the time out of your life to talk to me. It has been a pleasure. Now confidently move forward and prepare for the breakthrough you've been. Even as we speak, the waiting is taking place. I love you and am with you right now and always. Amen.